Welcome to Donmar TV News Channel, mga balita sa buwan ng Oktubre.
And here is a senator complaining when one day I will tell you that the her driver herself, who was her lover, was the one also collecting money for her during the campaign. Here is an immoral woman flaunting, well, of course, insofar as the wife of the driver was concerned, it's adultery. Here is a woman who funded the house of her lover. And yet, we do not say any complaint about it. Those money came readily from drugs. The intercept between Muntinlupa and the driver were far beyond making sure that somebody was involved. But in fairness, I would never say here that the driver gave the money to her. But by the looks of it, she has it. Ang makapahirap dito. Namumulit ka posturing when you yourself has a very sordid personal and official life. I will show to you, I have this CD when she first investigated me in Davao for human rights violation. Before the press entering the hotel lobby, she said, I will prove that Duterte is connected with the DDS, Davao Death Squad. Until now, she keeps on yakking, and she has forgotten that tape which I had recorded. I would like her to eat it in my presence, but I cannot do it because it is not an accepted edible food for human beings. What's the problem? We inject politics, only 1,000 died, and you put my country in peril, in jeopardy for the 600 now. Lives wasted, destroyed, families broken, children left, husband and wife together with so many orphans whose parents are alive. Yan ang pinakamahirap dito sa bayan na to. And frankly, one of the things that really prompted me was at the urgings of President Ramos. He himself, as a matter of fact, knew what was going on. And he came to me repeatedly and said, you run so that you'll have a president from Mindanao and one who can save this nation. President is here, you can ask him. Long before we started the campaign, we already knew what was wrong with the PNP. And I had that's why I had to do something about it. As president, I could not have started my administration with a corrupt Philippine National Police. Alam mo, when I was mayor, and you can ask anybody for that matter, in Davao City was one place where the police, during my time, was protected if they were in the performance of their duties. Once they were disciplined and suspended, I had to pay for the basic salary, the take-home pay, so that the family will not go hungry. I provided the lawyer, and as a matter of fact, I intervened actively. I would not elaborate on it if I feel that they would be wrongly accused and maybe sent to prison for no reason at all. There was a time when about 27 of the best officers, they are in these halls today, were ordered dismissed. And I practically went into a rebellion and said to the Manila government, this decision was not acceptable to me at all. And I stood my path, and I insisted. And that is why Davao City progressed tremendously, progressively, because of the police and the military who gave me their full support. So in return, what can I do for you, my dear policemen, police officers? I have increased your salaries. You are the first double your present salary by December. You have gotten the full and I included the Armed Forces of the Philippines and the PDEA. Same, working and gambling with your lives, facing criminals. The Philippines is not in its best law and order situation. You're facing so many fronts. I'm facing the Communist Party of the Philippines, and I am talking. We are facing an insurrection, Muslim insurgency in Mindanao. I am talking with the MI and the MN. I tried desperately to talk sense to the Abu Sayyaf, but they refused. And so there's no other way to destroy them. I have gone out of my way to make the Philippines safe again. I won by a sheer majority of 6 million, which until today appalls me, because I really do not know how I got the 15 million with a 6 million majority from the next neighbor. So I could only think of the many things that I said, but most importantly, I would say that what prompted the audience, the Filipino nation, take notice of what was coming in or out my mouth was this: I will give you a clean government, and it will be so, and it will be done. I promise them I will suppress crime and take control of the drug situation, which was really running wild in our country today. Make no mistake about it. I repeat again for all everybody's consumption. Do not kill if you are not in danger of losing your life. But in effecting an arrest, when there is a violent resistance, because in effecting an arrest, you have to overcome the guy to bring him to the folds of the law. If you cannot bring him to the police station, if you cannot place him under the control of the law, because that is your job, to arrest, which means to overcome the resistance. But if the resistance is violent, thereby placing your life in jeopardy, shoot and shoot him dead. Can I be more clearer than that? Now, we are trying to fix everything. We do not want war. We cannot build a nation over the bones of our people, our citizens. But at the time when it calls for an action to protect the entire nation, especially the young, I have placed myself at stake. I said before, and I will say it again and again and again until this statement goes into the mind of those who are listening, including the senators. I place my honor, my life, and even losing the presidency. Just, I said, be careful with me because when I say I will do it for my country, I will do it even if I have to kill you or be killed in the process. I will not allow anybody to destroy my country. I will not allow anybody to destroy the next generation. Of what good will it be to us when I am already old and my children or the children's children are gone berserk and crazy? Who will spoon feed me with my food when I am old? Who will buy the medicines for me? I am not rich. Who will pay the hospital bills for me? My children. And if you destroy my children, you shall have destroyed me well in advance. That is the thing that I would never, never allow to happen in my country during my watch.